Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning, men and women of goodwill, lovers of freedom. I salute you from here. It is another day that the Lord has made, and be glad in it. I salute each and every I salute each and every one of you for the great work you all are to see that our freedom is achieved. I salute each and every one of you for supporting our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. I salute each and every one of you, members. I salute each one of you for supporting our BNLA, for supporting our liberation armies. I salute each and every one of you for always being there and being supportive to this very hour. May today be very, very wonderful and unique to all of you that love. Thank you so much. Rest assured, you're welcome. Sorry about the Biafrans. It is one of those issues that we overcome in no time. So, Biafrans, I salute each and welcome. My brother, you're welcome to the studio. I salute you all, Biafrans. We must have to continue.
What was happening in Zamfara?
This morning, we want to look into the behind the throne, Nigeria, the secret behind the throne that controls Nigeria, and we'll be looking at it in different, diverse ways to achieve our goal and the mass for us to get the message correct. We will start with the things that we already know, some of the things that we don't even know. So thank you so much, Biafrans, for coming. Without wasting much of our time on this morning show, we are here to keep the record very straight. Tell you that the Biafra government in exile and the de facto government in homeland, the Biafra referendum is still the only way forward to your development, to your health, everything, to education, whatever it is that you have ever dreamed of for your good life, for you having a good job, for you having a good society, for you having a safe society where you can strive and develop at your pace. Is only embedded in our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, and is achieve this very dream. You must have to support both money for this dream of yours to be achieved, for this dream of our forefathers to be achieved, for this dream of our unborn generations to be achieved. So I salute you all. As you come in, do well to share the program, share it in all the platforms, share it on X Space, share it on Facebook, share it everywhere on WhatsApp and other places that you are, TikTok and what have you. Share it there. And if you are a first timer, do well to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell that whenever we come up live, you will be notified to that. So thank you so much. We will go straight to the topic we have this morning and to the videos we have on the screen to analyze to you. We want on this issue of the Nigerian leaders, both the past and the present, not sleeping. We want to really know what is keeping them awake. You have a record In fact, he has a record, a standing record of him narrating to their so-called well-meaning Nigerians that their presidents, both past and present, does not sleep. So we want to look into this particular, the presidents of Nigeria not sleeping, to know why, what is keeping them awake. And those things that are keeping them awake, what is the result that they have to show for their not sleeping? And it's paying off. It's really paying off because he played a major role on the past government and is also the same role in the government. So, and he wishes to maintain his stand. So we want to look at why is the presidents of Nigeria, both past and present,
what is happening,
and what have been the result of them not sleeping. And that will take us to the secret that is behind the throne of Nigeria. That is what we want to do on this morning show. Few minutes that we are going to be here, and we will come back in the evening today for that analysis of yesterday to crown it up. And anybody that knows that guy should send it to him. That is the message. The Biafra government in exile media. So you need that awareness, and we will give it to him the way he wanted. So we'll go to this video. I want you to listen and follow what we want to do. May God continue to bless you. Don't forget to share and like and subscribe if you are a new person. Thank you so much. Let's go to this video. Let's play it. Let's go there. Listen to this man.
Example of in 2019, 2018 compared to what it is now. Massive improvement. So we know that it's possible, but we also know that there are those who cannot negotiate with. And in terms of how, Mr. President, you referred to this earlier, how President Muhammadu Buhari is assessing the situation, how he handles the situation. How will even you sleep if you know in your home state, in your local government, that people are being killed, innocent people, anywhere in the country, but in your home state, how will you feel? Of course, you feel terrible. You will not be sleeping well. The president does not sleep well. This is what.
I want you to take a good remark at this particular statement. The president does not sleep well. The president does not sleep. I want you to take cognizance of this. And also, when is that the president does not sleep? He made mention of you tackling the situation. And he said, how can you sleep? And the way the president is tackling the situation is that he does not sleep. The situation of killings during the time of Buhari, that the way President Buhari tackled the killings that happened in the north and all over the country, both in the southeast, because then the headers are going on rampage everywhere and sending many people to RIP. They are sending people to RIP in Lagos State, sending people to RIP in the north, all over the place, in Agatu, in Middle Belt, in the southern Kaduna, all over the place. They are sending people to RIP, including southeast as then, because there's no security to checkmate, and was asked, how are you tackling this the killing it is that the Mr. President, how can you even sleep when people are being killed, even in your community? That is to say that in Buhari's community, as at that time, that people are being massacred in his community. And the only way he's tackling it, not setting up security formations that people can see, not putting up measures or making the commanders and all the budgets that they have made, that they have budgeted for arms and ammunition to tackle the insecurity in the nation, to see to it that those arms and ammunition are bought and channeled at the right direction, which is tackling the insurgency and the insecurity that his own kinsmen are causing all over the country. He said that the way this man is, that the Buhari government was handling it, is that Buhari does not sleep in person, that he does not sleep. How can you not sleep in solving insecurity in your country? It's only in Nigeria you'll be hearing this type of news. The thing, I can't just place it. They are telling you that things are falling apart in your country, and your spokesperson or whatever he called himself sleeping, that you're having a sleepless night. How can your sleepless night solve? The answer is impossible. And that is what that will link. Just mark this particular first video. And the second one I'll be playing. Then we will go to the secret that have made Nigeria what it is today. Remember, the president does not sleep. Don't forget that. Let's go back to the video.
What he wakes up thinking about, this is what he sleeps late at night thinking about, working.
Remember that this man does not share any room with the president. Room with the president.
Coordinating his
Remember, as I was saying, this man does not share a room with the president. Apartment. They doesn't share anything in common. The only time that Buhari invites him is when and defend Buhari in this manner. That is the only time he will come in contact, or any time they want him and cover up for the government. They will send him what they want him to say and the line that they want him to speak on, and their brown envelope journalism will invite him to come, and he will come and share it to the people of. And his job, him not sleeping, is the only way he's solving the problem. And he's not sleeping solve the problem, because this problem was the problem that they themselves created. How then are you telling the people that you said they are citizens of Nigeria that the sleepless night of this man, according to he sleeps this, but end result of those sleepless that sleepless night of the president? The answer is none. People are killed in Agrada. People are killed in so many places in the Middle Belt and even Southern Kaduna. Did the president went there at the time? The answer is no. Rather, he sent his vice, Yemi Osibanjo. Yemi Osibanjo literally was a condolence visit vice president at the time. But this man was here telling the masses the president is not sleeping, and his sleep did not yield any fruit. And now, because the past president and the current president have seen the past government and the current government, he have already started building his career. Because once you can lie and cover up for the government, you are a good worker and you are a workaholic, like he will say in his terms. Once you can cover up the lapses and the menace of the government will not give you a breathing space. You will be roaming from one job to the other. Your office will not be negotiable. The government of the day must find something to give to you because you have a good track record of your lying to the people and deception to the people, not to the government, but to the people. That is why you never lack any job. He said the president does not sleep because even if you're listening to this video, continue.
Coordinating his agencies, his armed forces, to ensure that we make sure that we do everything human.
His agencies that is coordinating and the army that is coordinating are those ones that those days cries out at the battlefield that they lack arms and ammunition. Sometimes they agitate. That's one of the days they agitate of lack of adequate while he's not sleeping, thinking on how to coordinate his security and all that. The security men that is coordinating are in the there. They don't have arms and ammunition to tackle the insecurity. And secondly, their welfare
What was happening
are not taking good care of them. That they are not being taken care of. Bush, they don't have water, they don't have anything. They are literally suffering. And many a times they are being ambushed. So as a commander, as a former commander, military commander, that is having a sleepless night on a particular issue, and at the end of the day, instead of that issue to be tackled, and that issue is being escalated on daily basis, that as you're having a sleepless night on how to tackle the incessant killings going on in the country, the more the incessant sending people to RIP, buying people everywhere is increasing. What is the essence of your sleepless night according to your media person?
This is what he wakes up thinking about, working on, coordinating his agencies, his armed forces to ensure that we make sure this, but we're partners. And if they're ineffective, it's going to affect our own capacity as well. Muhammadu Buhari is assessing the situation, how he
every single night, including Sundays.
I want you to listen to this. You've heard his assertion and the way he assessed Buhari's regime, that Buhari was having a sleepless night over the issues of Nigeria and he doesn't sleep. And the more he doesn't sleep, the more things gets at hand. The bird cries at night and in the morning the child is dead. I don't know if it's the bird that is killing the child or the child making the bird to cry. So yeah, the answer is in your hand to answer it by yourself. If the bird cries in the night and in the morning the child dies, he doesn't sleep in the night and in the morning things are happening all over the night, all over the country. The so-called people that is having a sleepless night because they are being killed, the more he's having a sleepless night, the more they are being buried and sent to RIP. The more he's having a sleepless night, the more they are being buried and sent to RIP. I don't know. The bird is crying in the night, having a sleepless night. The bird is having a sleepless night, and in the morning, the child is being sent to RIP. You be the judge. Let's listen. What do I even know? Let's listen to the second video of another president incumbent having the same sleepless night on the issue, and as everything, there's dollar falling, nosediving on daily basis again, and a lot of protesting that they don't even see Gary to soak again, and coupled with the same incessant sending to RIP and buying people in the north. So what is behind these people not sleeping in the night? Ever slept in the night? Why not just sleep? Let's see if this thing will stop. Maybe it's your sleepless in the night that is making the people to be buying in the morning. Why not sleep? Let's see if those that are buying people will also sleep, because it's like your sleepless night is contributing to the buying of the people and the increase and the suffering in the life of the people. That your sleepless night is increasing the snow. The Biafrans will continue in their economic strangulation on the government that have chosen to pay a blind eyes to our people, rather to contribute and send their army that they're having a sleepless night coordinating on how those armies will come for Python dance. Remember this man that is having a sleepless night that you listen to his spokesperson, media spokesperson speak, was the one that said that they're going to teach IPOB and remember his part away of those that came to our land on that genocide that happened 1967, 1970. And the more he's having a sleepless night, the more people are being sent to RIP. The more Python are dancing. There's that the bird is crying in the night and the child is dying in the morning. Be the judge. Let's listen to how Tinubu have not been sleeping and the country today.
I know that he's going to bed at 2, 3 a.m. every single night.
My question is still, how did this jury, how is this a jury know that this man sleeps late in the night? That is still my question, because his office is not in Aso Rock. His office is not in the press, is not in the Mr. Sorry about that. We are back. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. As you come in, share it to all platforms. Let's come here and discuss. Remember, one unique thing about what this guy has been saying, what I asked you to mark. Them awake and they are not sleeping. What have it achieved for the people?
Reduction. What was happening is that
What has they are not sleeping? People that sleep. Also, remember, he said, when somebody said, I know, that means that person is very sure. He has a found information. Maybe he's sharing the same bed with this man. So he knows when he's pretty sure on what he's saying and does not sleep. But my own remains, how has the sleeplessness helped the situation on ground? Buhari did not sleep, and why he's not sleeping is because of insecurity in the land. And the more he's not sleeping, the more people are being sent to RIP. What is the coronation? Why? What is the coronation? The more he's not sleeping, the more soldiers are being sent down to the old eastern region to come and dance as pythons. The more he's not sleeping, the more Boko Haram are repenting and being brought back to the army, sent to the army and police and custom. The more he's not sleeping, people are going down on Agatu, Middle Belt, Southern Kaduna, and all over the regime of Buhari, anywhere he is ruling them, that he should continue. Should continue from they prefer it. They prefer ghost workers than the one that is present in the office. Guess what? What do I even know? Let's continue with this video. Let's know what this man knows. Very assured of. You know, he assured you that Muhammad Buhari knows what he's doing and how he wants to industrialize the north and how he's working to send gas to Niger, and by so you as a Nigerian will benefit for your gas going to Niger, and how the industrialization of the north will affect you positively. I don't seem to understand that. But what do we even know?
Going to bed at 2, 3, including Sundays. He's waking up at 7, 8 every single morning, including opening his files, working into the late night when
No, it's my own file that he will. These people, I don't just know where these people went. I don't just know how these people come about and be in the government. I don't know how these people manage. I don't know how it happened. But the only thing I know for sure is that the Biafrans are going to continue with Dundee. We can't continue with people that lies with their, oh my God, with everything that they have, with everything thing in their body, they lie with it. People that lies with lies everywhere. Deception upon deception upon deception. Because the foundation thing is that this network cannot frustrate us out of this particular broadcast. We must have to finish it. We must behind the throne that controls that people. Once you assume the office, you will no longer be sleeping, and as you're not sleeping yet, things will be getting worse
What's happening?
and worse. We want to see the secret behind it. Why these things will not stop? Why the only solution you have is Biafra? You going your separate ways is the only solution that will give you sense of living, sense of belonging, where people will not come and they will lie to you, where people will not come and they will lie to your face, where people will be looking at white and they will call it black before you and stand by it to defend it on national televisions. That is the country we have the dream of, and that is the country the Biafra Republic government in exile is bringing for us Biafrans, and we are working tirelessly. As we are working, as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile is not sleeping, and when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not sleeping, you're seeing the result on our people. Today, we don't have IDP camps in our land. Is as a result of the sleepless night of our Prime Minister. But these ones, when they are having sleepless night, you wake up in the morning, the situation is getting worse and worse on daily basis. But our own sleepless night is yielding fruit, is being channeled to the right direction. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Let's hear this man and what he have to say on Tinubu and why Tinubu is having a sleepless night, going to the bed 2, 3 a.m. in the morning and waking up by 7 a.m., 8 a.m. in the morning, working even on Sundays. These are nonsense. And after which, what happened? After which, what is the end result? After which, what have we achieved? You will ask, what is the result of this sleepless night? The answer is fruitless result. Fruitless result. you want to continue in the same line. Now and then you need more time to be having a sleepless night, the more you continue in that line. We want that we actually bring something to the table for us. Do you know what it means to vouch for somebody? That is, you are swearing, you can take an oath for that person. That this person has the Nigerians at heart. You can vouch for this person. But the virgin, he can vouch for this person because some of these people that call themselves women understand the words when these people are using it to deceive you. He said he can vouch for him. He's not vouching for him that is coming to give you a good life. He wasn't vouching for both Barry that is coming to stop the insecurity. No. Vouching for both does not have a sleepless in depth to tell you why he's not having a sleepless night. That is not having a sleepless night, conducting his security, conducting this one, conducting to stop the insecurity. If it's the sleepless night is to stop the insecurity, at the end of the day, what happened? We are there able to conquer the Boko Haram in Sambisa forest. At the time, the answer is no. Is the Sambisa intact with villages and more communities and take local government in the north? The answer is yes. So has this their sleepless night yielded to the people that he said he can vouch for this person, that this person does not sleep in the night? Yes, what is not sleeping doing? That is the question, and that is the answer that we all seek. What he's doing is the main question, not because he might not be. Somebody that is in the club is not sleeping. You are in the club and in the morning you go back to your home, and in the morning you woke up to do some road work because of your those that are taking care of your health is advising you to do. That does not mean that your sleeplessness is as a result that you're thinking for the good, for the way forward for the people of Nigeria. That is deceit. That is deceit. Because the more you're having sleepless night, according to your spokesman, people are being buyed in Nigeria. So why not stop the sleepless nights? Up and begin to sleep. Let's see if those, because that is the only thing the people is asking for.
The man who I can personally vouch for, in the sense that I know that he's going to bed at 2, 3 a.m. every single night, including Sundays. He's waking 8 every single morning, including Sundays, opening his files, working into the late night when no one's there to say anything good or bad about him. He's doing the work. He's a workaholic, and he's doing it all to build a country that is reflective of the progressive aggressive as he's envisioned, the same way he did in Lagos. And I'm asking our people on the basis.
That's something he said. That this man, Tinubu, last night, is working on his vision, on his prosperous vision. The way, and I want to ask, what exactly did Tinubu do in Lagos? Building a toll gate that was turned to a center of massacre of the so-called citizens of Nigeria in 2020. EndSARS massacre. The same man that removed the CCTV camera at the toll gate because he knew that their lapdogs are coming there to massacre people. Is it the same he did in Lagos that is coming to do it in the whole Nigeria to bring a prosperous nation of Tinubu, that this man is portraying to the people that this is what he did in Lagos. That is what imitating that would be prosperous in the whole Nigeria. No wonder. No wonder in his regime we are having more than 60-something all over the place, because the master of Oluwale is on board. The man that want to prosper in fraud, the only man that was found with polio van being, you're sending and he want to prosper in this fraud. When you prosper in fraud, when you prosper in looting, when you prosper in all these things, then how do you expect the country to progress? And the crying of the people soft. And this man told the Nigerians it's just that they don't have ear and they cannot understand. He told them that they should go and look for ewa. They should go and look for corn, ebado. They should go and look for all these things and keep. Because his regime is going to prosper in hardship. Or didn't you know that people prosper in hardship? People prosper in poverty. People prosper in all these things. And the Nigerians are literally prospering in all these things. That is a prosperity this man is talking about. Because why Tinubu is not sleeping is not telling him that he's not sleeping. According to him, he said he can vouch. He did not tell him that he's coming to give Nigerians good life. And if that was his intention, what is happening? And this will bring a story, the secret behind. It will bring us to that. To the secret behind the throne that controls Nigeria. Because there's something that is triggering all these things. The poverty, the non-development, everything that is happening, why you can never have a good life. There's something So when they tell you they are having a sleepless night, you should have the ability to ask why. And if they deceive you, ask them, how have it reflected in your life? You should have this ability to ask questions.
What was happening?
That is what that have been helping we, the Biafrans. And that is what that have brought us to where we are today. You cannot just deceive us because we know what we want. And I and that is why we are the only people are standing today. And that is why we are the only people not complaining. We are the only people not agitating for food, or rather we are agitating for freedom. Because we know in freedom, all our questions are answered. All the things that we care for are being taken care of. And that is why we're not giving in for any other thing but this freedom of the Biafrans. Let's go to the brain behind all these things that you see, both the sleepless night and the insecurity and the hunger and everything. That this man is telling you that the only thing you need to do is to give them more time. You have spent 60-something years after independence and 109 years of existence of Nigeria, and you still need more time. Oh my God. This is unbelievable.
Every single morning, including Sundays, opening his files, working into the late night when no one's there to say anything good or bad about him. He's doing the work. He's a workaholic, and he's doing it all to build a country that is reflective of the progressive, advanced, developed, and prosperous society that he's envisioned, the same way he did in Lagos. And I'm asking our people, on the basis of that privileged knowledge that I have, working closely with him every day, to support this man. He means well.
We know he means well. He means well. Because very soon, fuel will be sold, PMS will be sold at the rate of 1,500. He means well, honestly. Very soon, a cup of Gary that Nigerians are already crying for will be sold at 500 or 1,000 naira for a cup. He means well. Why not? Very soon, you will no longer apply any of the roads in Nigeria. He means well. Why not? Very soon, you will no longer be able to sleep in your homes. He means well. Of course, he did. His sleepless night is really paying off, just like he did pay off at the past regime. And Biafrans are fed up of all this nonsense. We have crossed the Rubicon, and we have our government that is taking care of his people, seeing to the welfare, not just saying it, but acting on it. We believe in action more than words. But those that call themselves Nigerians, I can't say same to you because you love propaganda and lies.
This is not me, a spokesman, getting his salary by doing a job.
You're just doing your job. It's now you say the truth. You're a spokesman, and this is what you are expected to do. Just like Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed has disappeared into the thinking. I don't know where he went. You're just a spokesman, and if you did not speak like this, they will collect the job and give it to another person. Because you must be an expert in lying. You must be an expert in propaganda. You must be an expert in all these things. So this man had just made the point. He's defending his salary. And he said it that way for you to know why he's doing what he's doing. If he didn't speak like this, his salary will no longer be coming. In fact, the office will be taken and given to another person. And all the privileges that he's getting as a spokesperson to the president will all be robbed off him. So say what he has for his salary and those allowances and other monies that he's getting and the privilege he has that he can refer somebody
What was happening in Zamfara?
Can get job. He can actually get job for people. He don't want to lose all those. So he literally have told you he's doing this because of his salary and he cannot afford to lose that. Let's go immediately to what we'll be discussing before this program, because we'll be ending this program in the next 20 minutes, at the case maybe, or 30 minutes. I'll be going to work. When I come back in the evening, we'll continue with the analyzing of with the analysis of that video that we did, part of it last night. We will continue with it this evening. But this morning, let's look at the reason why this secret behind the throne of Nigeria and why Nigeria will never progress in this particular setup. It will never. It will never. And that is the way it is programmed to be. And that is why Biafrans cannot remain in this type of arrangement.
The progressive, advanced, developed, and prosperous. I'm hoping that Nigerians will give.
And if you look at the man that was interviewing him, the man was laughing because he knows he's lying. He knows. Look at him. He's laughing because he knows that all these things are just being politically correct. Thank you. Let's move to the next video. This is where the foundation and the altar and the throne that controls Nigeria, where you will begin to see the clear picture. You will now see the secret behind everything that is happening in the country. I want you to take cognizance of what is the throne, this Sultan of Sokoto. Look at the throne of the Sultan. Look at the throne. Look at the symbol on the throne. Look at the symbol on the throne. Look at that symbol on the throne. If this symbol makes up the throne of the Sultan of Sokoto, and Sultan of Sokoto, every president that will rule Nigeria must go there and pay allegiance, including governors and senators and what have you in the system. In the system of Nigeria, you must go to Sokoto Caliphate to pay allegiance. And if you come to Sokoto Caliphate, the throne of Sokoto Caliphate is built up of a cow, Fulani cow. And if you look at the right-hand side of the Sultan of Sokoto, you will see the present president, Tinubu, that this man is saying is having a sleepless night. Even in this place that he's with the Sultan, he's also sleeping. You will see when somebody will go and tap him and tell him not to be sleeping. So if this man in an event like this, that he's sitting side by side with the Sultan of Sokoto, sitting on his throne, cow throne, mark that word, cow throne, you will see why Buhari, according to him, did not sleep in the night, coordinating the soldiers to tackle who? The insecurity. Who are the insecurity? The herders. Who are the herders? Those that are chasing cow. Where is that cow coming from? The cow represents the throne of Sokoto Caliphate. And who are the people in charge controlling Nigeria? The same Sokoto Caliphate. The people of the Sokoto Caliphate, the Fulanis. And how then do you want the insecurity to stop when the people that are the brain behind Nigerian government are the ones that their kingsmen are instigating the violence? are the ones going on rampage and sending people to RIP, buying people anyhow. And the same man that also loved cows so much. If time permits, I'll bring you a picture of where Buhari visit their cows and they just feel like hugging the cow. And at the same time, you want the same people that love their cows so much to go after those that are using AK-47 to rear their cows. And on the process, buying those they said that are blocking where their cow want to drink water and feed. It's for you to have a glimpse of why these men are not sleeping. Their sleeplessness, is it for your good or the way to make sure that you leave your ancestral land? Let's ponder on this. Take cognizance of this picture here. And I just want to show you where Tinubu is sleeping and somebody crawled to go and wake him up. Then we'll move to the next picture, to the next video here, where you'll be hearing what this cow represents and the power that is behind this cow that controls Nigeria, that makes them so powerful that nobody can checkmate whatever they do. And in all these things, the only thing this young man this man here see, because of he's on the payroll of the government, is that those presidents, they don't sleep. They don't sleep. They are workaholic. They are doing this. Those workaholic, how is it affecting the Nigerians positively? Rather, as they are not sleeping, the thing is affecting the Nigerians negatively on daily basis. And this is what the Biafrans, through our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our prime minister, have said, we cannot be part of these, their leaders of a country where their leaders are having a sleepless night and in the morning, baby are dying on daily basis. No, we don't want to be part of it. Listen. Just watch. Just watch. Be looking at that video. Looking at that video. And remember, the person speaking is the Senate president. Senate president at the time, before the former governor of Akwa Ibom State took over, Akpabio. This is the Senate president, was the one speaking. And the person sitting next to him was the president, current president, Tinubu, at the right hand. And the person sitting at the center, that his throne is a cow, is the emir, Sultan of Sokoto, and his cabinet, and other people that they call dignitaries that are there. And in that meeting, he's sleeping. Because the only thing he wants is that whatever you guys are saying, whatever that is, whatever you want to say, I just want to go there. I just want to be a president. And he said it himself, I just want to be a president for you. He never said, I'm coming to tackle whatever that you have been having as an issue. I'm not coming to give you a good road. I'm not coming to give you hope. I'm not coming to create jobs. I'm not coming to give you hospital. I'm not coming to do anything or to stabilize the policy. I'm not coming to balance any equation. I'm not coming to even increase the minimum wage to what that can befit what is happening in the country today. But your minimum wage will even be, I don't know if they are planning to reduce it from 30,000 to something else when the economy is deteriorating on daily basis. You have people that have cow throne that is controlling the country. And if you look at these people, they are all sitting on the floor. There's no way you will sit on the ground and make something happen. It doesn't work anywhere. That's why our people, the Biafrans, will say, now, I'll go to no jump okay now. Make one move at a time is better than staying at a place. But these ones, they want to stay at a place and make something happen. That is why you see Biafrans, we don't sit like this on the floor. No, we sit up. That's why we tell people, sit up. Because once you sit up, you will sit up to the challenges that are facing you. And that's why our prime minister, they are sitting up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu seated up. Prime minister is sitting up to what is facing Biafrans today. And you see how we are tackling it. But what do we even know? I've showed you this cow, and I'll show you the next video. Then you will be the judge to know if this is the type of place that you want to be. Or will you, if this is the Messiah that you've been looking for, or will you try another? That is the words of John the Baptist. He sent men, go and ask Jesus, is he the Messiah that we are all looking for? Or should we try another? So after listening to these videos, you should ask yourself that same question. Is this kind of people the people we are all hoping for a better future? Or is there something we need to do, like the Biafrans are rightly doing? I just want to show you where they wake this man up, then we'll move to the next video. They're looking at that video. They're looking at that video. We're looking at that video. That's something the cameraman would do. You see, the cameraman have put him on the spotlight. As they are going to wake him up, the cameraman put him on the spotlight. The same man that does not sleep in the night. The same person, he said, does not sleep. He goes to bed 2 a.m. He wakes up and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. The same man is sleeping next to the Sultan.
Reduction. What was happening?
And it's the same man that does not sleep. You will see where the spotlight, the cameraman. I want to show you where the cameraman.
Progressive, advanced, developed, and prosperous society that he's envisioned. The same way.
Network, please allow us. Watch, just watch now. Watch. Are you seeing the man crawling? Are you seeing the man crawling towards him? And you see the spotlight? Are you seeing the man crawling towards him to go and wake him up from sleep? To go and wake him up and go there and tap him. You see? He woke him up. He woke him up. The same man that does not sleep, where he's thinking on how to bring a prosperous Nigeria. Let's move to the next video. Very, very important. This video will open your eyes to so many things. Don't forget this throne, the picture on that throne, and the rope. You see the cow. You see that this rope is not on the neck of that cow. I want you to take cognizance of something. Look at that rope. Look at that rope. The rope is not on the neck of that cow. Rather, the rope is on the mouth, is in the mouth of that cow, and the cow is towing something. So literally, this cow is not like the cow that are being used for walk, like you see donkeys that are walking and other things. This cow is a free cow. This cow is like a king cow. So the king cow is the one towing something, is the one that puts something on chain and is the one towing it. That is why the rope is not on his neck. Rather, he's put. So when you look at that cow, every one of us know that cows, that whenever you want to carry them, you put the rope, because you can sacrifice that cow to anything. You can kill the cow. You can do anything to the cow. It doesn't really matter. But to this throne of the Sultan, the cow, the rope is not on his neck. So therefore, the cow is not meant for any killing or any sacrifice. But there is something that this cow is towing. Those things are being made for sacrifice to this cow. If the Sultan of Sokoto throne has a symbol or a drawing of a cow, and that cow is not having a rope on his neck, rather the cow is having the rope on his mouth, towing something, literally using his mouth to tow something. This has a lot of significance that you might not understand. This is not ordinary. It's not just a drawing. It's more than a drawing. And the next video will explain this drawing for you. Let's go there. Our time is almost up. Now listen to the next video. Very important. Listen to this woman. This woman is a senator. As you're listening to him, this is not just a woman selling crayfish or selling ogo or selling things that is uneducated. This is somebody that is representing a consequency, representing the people. Listen to what he have to say about this cow you see on the throne of the Sultan of Sokoto.
Why Nigerians, we have become so edgy now? Maybe because of
Nigeria has become so edgy, yes. A country that was concocted 1914. Over 100 and something years today. Is truly aging. But there's something else this woman will say. She said she didn't know it because of too much Maggi that they are eating. The answer is no. It's because of the voodoo that the Fulanis put in the cow that they are selling to the people. They themselves don't eat. Remember, this cow that they worship so much, they don't eat it. Because this cow serves as a girlfriend, the cow serves as a wife, it serves as everything. They don't eat it. Rather, they use it as a voodoo against the people. But he don't want to mention that. He said he don't know if it's because of the so much Maggi that the people are eating. No, it's because of what your people are offering to the people. That is what that have made those people that believe to be one Nigerians thinking and reasoning the way they reason. But you as a senator, as a learned person like you claim to be, listen to what this woman have to say about that cow you see there and why Buhari did not sleep. And you will know why Tinubu is also not sleeping and sitting next to the Sultan of Sokoto.
Of the food we eat now, we eat so much of Maggi. We have become so impatient that we don't want to listen to each other. We don't want to.
This woman said that the Nigerians have become so impatient that they don't want to listen to each other. You hear what this woman will say. That when the herdsmen butcher you, kill your mother, buy your people, did what they did in Agatu, buying more than 3,000 persons in a day. Both child, little child, everybody, taking villages. That you are being impatient. Because this is not even the job they come to do. The job is to take over all over the country. And that is why you see the throne of Sultan being designed with the same cow. Because only this cow will give them the throne of the whole Nigeria. With this cow, they have access to all the states in Nigeria. With this cow, the herdsmen can travel anywhere without anybody stopping them. But without the cow, they cannot achieve anything. That is the reason why that cow become a symbolic in the throne of the Sultan. And this woman said,
Provide solutions that will be workable to our country. Mr. Speaker, I sit here, my colleague is saying the cattle and the herdman, values his cows more than the lives he is killing, which is not true. You can't sit down.
I want you to take cognizance of one thing that this woman said. Honorable Hastono. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. Sorry about that. This woman said that his colleague just made an assertion that is like the herdsmen love the cow more than the human. That is to say that this woman understands that these herders are literally killing people. And who are those that are killing? The so-called fellow Nigerians. Those are the people that they are killing. But she's here telling you that it's because you don't know whether it's because the Nigerians are aging or because they have so much eating of Maggi that made them to be so insensitive to the matters that they want to prefer a lasting solution. But his colleague is saying that the people, it's like the herdsmen love their cow more than the people that they are killing. So he recognizes that these herdsmen are killing people, that they are buying people and sending them to RIP. And the same cow is what you saw here on the throne of the Sultan. I want you to listen.
Sit down here and just make conclusions. Yes, the herdsman values even the life of the cow more than his own life. Patient that we don't want to listen to each other. We don't want to, provide solutions that will be workable to our country. Mr. Speaker,
When somebody said you don't want to prefer a solution that is workable to your country, when you're telling him that his kinsmen, his brothers that are railing cow are killing other people, and they tell you that you are being insensitive, that you don't want to prefer a solution that will be workable, and at the same time he said yes, that the herders even love the cow more than their own life. Then what else are you waiting for? What else do you want to hear? How then do you think that the throne that love cow, that is literally controlling the system of governance in Nigeria, we do any other thing to prefer solution? Because they already know that you don't love the way of their lives, the way they work. Because their own agenda is to make sure that the cow occupy where people should be occupying. And that is how it is. And that is why people are being sent away from their homes. Literally sent away from their homes for cow to occupy it. And this woman said that the herdsmen, they love even the cow more than their own life.
It will be workable to our country. Mr. Speaker, I sit here, my colleague is saying the cattle and the herdman, values his cows more than the lives he is killing. Which is not true. You can't sit down here and just make conclusions. Yes, the herdsman values.
Remember, he said it's not true when his colleague said that is like the herdsman values the cow more than the life that they are killing. This woman said, but it is not true. And he also at the same time said, yes, that the herdsman values the cow more than the life they are killing, because they value also their own life more than the cow, they value the cow more than their own life. So people that value the cow more than their own life, how much more will they value that cow over your own life? When it comes to that cow settling in your home, settling in your ancestral land, be the judge. This is the secret behind the throne that controls Nigeria, that will make it impossible that the insecurity will stop in Nigeria. So when you're talking about good governance, let's change and vote, let's do this, you can vote 1,000,000 times. The same throne is still there, and the same cow is being used to control the system. You will see the cow going to Aso Rock at the time Buhari was in the office. You will see the cow wreaking havoc in schools. You will see the cow wreaking havoc in the highways in Abuja. You will see the cow wreaking havoc in all the parts of the country. And nobody will say anything, because this is the king of the state you call Nigeria. The Sultan of Sokoto, that was the symbol of his throne. And if this is not telling you anything, then you need to go and visit somewhere, a doctor or something.
Even the life of the cow more than his own life. That is how God has created him.
That God created the herders to love their cow more than your life. And this is the people, the same people you will coexist in the same country with. Didn't you see that you're in a big mess? Didn't you see that some persons has put you in a big quagmire if you did not find your way out of this cage on time? Before these people that God have created to value their cow more than your life lays their hand on you. Because if you keep on sleeping and they lay their hand on you, your name will be RIP. We will be ending this broadcast here. Be the judge. Be the judge if you have the ability to do.
Not even 10 billion cows is up or has enough value like a
So, Biafrans, one of the senators are responding to her. Not even 1 billion cow is more valuable than a human life. And this is the same person you are in the same parliament with. Somebody that value a cow more than your life. Cow. One day the parliamentarians will be replaced with cow. Believe you me. Because
It was happening in Zamfara in 2019.
that is what it is. One day they will be replaced with cow. And when that day come, we will be here. We will be here listening to them. We will be here listening.
I will be workable to our country. Mr. Speaker, I sit here, my colleague is saying the cattle and the herdman, values his cows more than the lives he is killing, which is not true. You can't sit down here and just make conclusions. Yes, the herd values even the life of the cow more than his own life. That is how God has created him.
Instead of that, I cannot coexist with such person.
Not even 10 billion cows is
Hassan San.
has enough value like a human being. It's not the one human life. So when you say God has created them in such a manner that they value their cows more than human beings, I find that very insulting and demeaning.
You can find it insulting and demeaning, but that is the truth. And I want you to take cognizance of something about these two people that have different divergent opinions. The other person is an honorable and the other person is an honorable. So these two honorables representing different consequences. This person is one that loves human beings more than cow, and the other person is one that loves cow more than human beings, and they are in the same parliament, in the same country. And they will not raise a motion in that parliament and say, since we have people here with us that love cow more than our lives, why not go our separate ways? Let's have another country of people that love cow more than their own life. Let's we that love human beings more than cow have our own country where our life can be protected. Why the other people have a country where their cows can be protected more than human being? Is this not what a very reasonable person would do? I leave you to be the judge. We'll be drawing the curtain from here, Biafrans. I salute each and every one of you, men and women of goodwill. May Elohim continue to guide and protect you. May your life never be valueless than that of a cow. No wonder one of your governor in old Anambra State, Willie Obiano, said, if a Fulani cow is being killed, you pay 500,000. If a human being is being killed, you pay the same 500,000. This is what they are coming to do to you, and that is why the Biafra Republic government in exile have said the life of the Biafrans cannot be equated with any animal. With all the animals in the world, the life of a Biafran is more valuable than any animal in the world. Thank you so much, Biafrans. I salute you all, my brother. Rest assured that that are on the video. I know you're working. If you have an opportunity or a chance to say hi to Biafrans before we call it a day, you can do so now before I will bring the studio down. Thank you so much, my brother, for always being there. I salute you for the work you are doing for Biafrans. And those, our audience that are listening, I salute you. Good morning from here, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. May Elohim continue to bless you. May your life never be valued, may value never be placed on cow more than your life. That is a country that the Prime Minister, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, is fighting for. A country where your life, where the life of a cow will not be more valuable than your life. Take this home. And don't forget our teachings today. God bless you, people of God. May your days be long. Rest assured, are you there? Can you say hi to Biafrans? Rest assured, can you hear me? Okay. Literally, rest assured might be working. So thank you so much, dear friends. Do have a lovely day. If you are a first timer, do well to subscribe, like, share the program. If you have been following us, share the program. Let more people come and listen and hear the secret behind the throne that controls the country that you have all been dying for, and the reason why you can never get that feature you are looking for in this type of arrangement and this type of agenda that is attached to this throne, and why you must support wholeheartedly what the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing to bring for you that rising sun where your life will be more valuable than any cow. Thank you so much and do have a lovely day. Thank you. See you in the evening for the continuation of that exposition of that Efulefu that dares to speak against our Prime Minister. God bless you and remain blessed as your days continue today. If you are not in your night, if you are in your night, good night from here. God bless you. So, dear friends, do have a lovely day. Do have a lovely night. Do have a nice day today. The sun by the day, neither the moon by the night. He will send his angels to guide you and protect you anywhere you will be going today and as you're sleeping. He that watches Israel neither sleep nor slumber. So he will keep you as mountain surrounds Jerusalem. So he surrounds those that he loves. God bless you, dear friends. Remain focused. Our eyes remains on the ball, and that is the total emancipation and the restoration of Biafra. And if you're not following on the self-referendum that is ongoing, go and do so. That is the only way out, that your life will not be less valued than a cow. Do have a lovely day.